Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today we are planning in my classic happy planner from April 21st to the 27th. Today I'm going to be going in with some super cute stickers that just like blow my mind. These stickers are from Planet Darby, and this one is called Earth Mamas. But the 22nd is Earth Day, so we got to do an Earth Day spread. And these stickers, like, this is why I love small shops, because like just knowing that like she drew this, like, and that's just crazy to me. But these are absolutely gorgeous, and I was like, we have to use them. I can't not use them. They're so pretty. So I will have them linked down below. We're going to be using all Darby stickers, so I pulled this out. I also thought stripes would look really nice with this. I don't know, I just felt stripes. There are florals that go with this, that would like go really well with this, but I wanted to use some other florals. So these are her Dar Blooms, and I'm gonna go in with this fun limeade one to pull in the green. And then I'm going to go in with this yellow one. This is Groovy Garden. So I'm going to kind of use these two, and then I'm going to use my box stickers to pull in some of that blue, because I have this blue and I'm so excited to use it. So we're going to kind of pull all of these things together and just make a gorgeous Earth Day spread, because I have to use these stickers. They're so pretty. I have them on paper and on clear. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I might kind of use a mix of both, because I know I might want to layer a little bit and then on top of the boxes, and I know that'll be easier with paper. So these are printables. You can also get them as tangible, so that way if you don't have a printer or don't have a cutting machine, you don't necessarily need a cutting machine to do printables. It does just make life 10 billion times easier, but it's definitely not required. So yeah. Okay, so this week is a pretty busy week. I literally have something, there's some kind of appointment literally Tuesday through Sunday. Like there's literally something every single day except Monday, and Monday is usually like my most productive work day. So this week is just going to be a really busy week. So kind of scared, kind of worried for that. I don't know how I feel about it. But we'll kind of just see what happens when we get there. I'm trying to decide what I want to start with first. I'm like, should I start with functional? Maybe we'll start with functional. So I'm going to go in with spring boxes, and this has the perfect blue, this bright, gorgeous blue. Like the camera, it makes me mad because the camera does not do this blue justice, but it is the perfect blue to go with these. So we're going to use these stickers today. I have there's three things happening on Tuesday, so I'm actually going to do a big box just for fun, so I can get some layering going, and then we're gonna layer boxes in there. And then we can pull in, should I use this minty green or should I use the green? I feel like I can't really go wrong with either. Like this minty green actually looks pretty nice with it, but then like I think I could get away if I wanted to use the more green shade. So part of me is like, maybe we just go for the more green shade. So let's do that. So I'm gonna pull out a couple of these. Let's also pull out pink, because there is pink in here. We'll pull out a little baby pink, and then we could also pull out yellow, because there is yellow in here as well. So I think spring boxes is just going to help pull this all together. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, so I only have one appointment that I want to write bigger. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to layer, just because I love layering. It's not required. I just really like doing it. I think it just looks more fun when you layer. Okay, so my first colors looks a little crazy because we don't have any context for those colors yet, but I feel like I need to get all the functional in first, just because it's such a busy week. I think if I don't get functional in right now, I'm going to get confused. And then I'm going to end up covering up areas where I should have put, a functional sticker. So we're just going to do it now so we don't have to worry about it later. So I'm pulling all of these from spring boxes right now. Okay, so Tuesday and Wednesday is taken care of. Let's go over to Thursday. Thursday's not as big. The other days just all had like 2 appointments on them, or 2 things just happening, and I was like, that's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. Let's go in with this blue one. And I do want to put another blue one in here, so I am going to grab at least one more. And maybe we'll put this over on Sunday because I have dance on Sundays. And then, let's see here. Let's go back to the green. And then, oh my goodness, and then Friday night. Oh man, I know this week is going to be really exhausting people-wise because I get very tired. Not of people, but just like, it's a lot for me to have, like, see people every day, especially because I work from home now. So it's like, ever since I stopped teaching, I'm not out in the world as much anymore. And so when I hang out with people for multiple days in a row, I definitely get very exhausted very quickly. And I definitely feel the effects of it a lot more now than I did then. Okay, so I know that looks really crazy, but I have all my things. I have 3 things on Tuesday, 2 things on Wednesday, 1 thing Thursday, 1 thing Friday, 1 thing Saturday, and then dance on Sunday. So I have all my things kind of just placed in here. Okay, so let's go in and start adding our stickers now that I kind of have an idea of what I want. So I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to use the paper for the scraps, just because I think that'll probably be the best thing. This is always the test to see if my Cricut actually cut them like they were supposed to. I feel like if anything, I usually have trouble with my paper not cutting the correct way, but we'll kind of just see if I can pull these up. Which so far it's been a little stinker. There we go. It's like it cut through, but then some of them cut. I changed blades, and so I think it just, like, all of them kind of got a little wonky. Okay, so we want to make sure, I want to put the main, I think I am going to use the paper, even though I really like it on clear too, but I feel like they both look good. So we're going to use paper. And we're going to put most of this stuff over on this side. So let's stick that in there. And I'm going to do this one right up here. Again, this is why I wanted to use the paper, so I could kind of layer. Oh, I love that. So pretty. Okay, I have to use all these other ones too because they're just too pretty not to use. Like, I have to. Oh no. Oh no. I ripped off a twig. Okay. These ones you gotta kind of go slow. Be a little patient. When they have a lot of these, like, little pieces, they don't always like to come up easy peasy. So we want to make sure, kind of, I mean, you can't really tell where this piece came off from, but I can tell, so I'm gonna add it back on. Just gonna stick her. Sorry, girl, I didn't mean to give you a haircut. My bad. Okay, and then we have to use this one because this one's so pretty too. So same thing, kind of gotta be careful and find where my paper isn't being a pain in the butt. Where can we put this one? I kind of want them in different places, but where do I want her? I feel like I need to put something else down. I like the other two. I like where those are. I just need to find a better placement for that one. So we'll get there. Okay, let's go in with some of these florals too. And these ones for sure did not cut very nicely because I changed blades and then it became too sharp, and then I kept forgetting to just, like, lower the pressure. I would always remember on the clear, but I always forgot every time I did my paper. So I'm gonna have to get a little help. Just got to get underneath the right layer. There we go. It's a process. Okay. And we'll start adding in some of these. So I think we're just going to go all paper. I think it's kind of been decided. That way we can layer. I do love clear, and sometimes I don't mind doing clear when I'm layering, but it's just so much easier to not do it that way. So that's why we're just gonna we'll go with this direction and kind of just see what happens. Okay, before I get too far, I do have other quotes. I found some quotes, Earth Day quotes, and some old Amber Plans Her Day sticker books. So I have holiday quotes and boxes from Amber Plans Her Day. A lot of these are old, so they're not available anymore. So I'm sorry about that, but I haven't used them. And then I have holiday quotes, and both of these just have like some other Earth Day quotes that I figured would be good to add in here. So we are going to add some of these in here since I have them. I'm gonna just add those. Okay. Let me just get those out. I'm like, I might want to put something down at the bottom. So I'm like, maybe I won't put that right there. Okay, that works. And then I can kind of go in. I'm gonna go in with a couple more scraps. Go in with this piece here. Is this long enough? I feel like it's ever so slightly too short. Oh no, for the most part it's long enough. That works. Maybe we can do some of these slightly smaller ones. Maybe. I did not cut these very well. But you know, they're still usable, so it's okay. They're just a little wonky. I don't like that. I thought I would like that. I don't like it. Just going to add in a little bit more of the scrap vibe in here. Let's try this one. Honestly, it probably would be easier if I just took off all of the surrounding sticker, and then they would probably peel up a lot better, but you know, that's okay. Add little scraps in places, just so I have a couple extra. Okay. Okay, more florals. We need more florals. Let's go in with the yellow. Okay, these ones cut a little bit better. These might have been before I switched the blade. Who knows? Who knows? Stick this like here. I could kind of pull in some of those yellow vibes. Okay. I know I want to do something down there. I just don't know what yet. Maybe we can mix the two. Okay, I lied. Maybe I did not cut these ones great. There we go. I'm going to flatten these on one side just so I can put it up against the line. I think it just makes it a little easier. So let's stick that one in there. And then we can go in with a green one, maybe. I'm going to do the same thing. Just flatten a section of this. And I might have to lift. I have to lift that up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I still want to put her in here, so I'm probably going to stick her over here, I think. Somewhere over here. And then kind of get some of the florals in that area too. I think is what we're going to try to do. So let's get some of these pieces. I finally found my tweezers, guys. It's like been months, but I found them. It's a miracle. Okie dokie. I think this is fun because I don't normally do specific like holiday theme stuff, but these stickers, and there's some other ones that I'm going to use tomorrow in my skinny, so stay tuned for that one because those ones are gorgeous too. I just like can't help it. Darby did so good with all these stickers. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with some of the little bitty pieces. I'm not going to use all of them, especially because they're not pulling up the nicest, and that's my fault, but that's what I get for switching a blade. It's just like too sharp right now, so no matter what I do, it was just too much pressure. That's okay. Okay, I'm just trying to pull out a couple, and I'll do some of the green ones too. Kind of lay those around. I really only want the ones that are going to cooperate. If you're not going to pull up on the first time, then I'm not using you. I think I'll keep to-dos in my planner, Envy planner for the week. Just because I want to decorate. I want to have fun with that in this one. I am loving this. It's so pretty. Oh, there's also flowers on here, which let's take these because this is where the pink is really kind of coming in. And I know I don't have a ton of the pink in here because those florals don't have any pink in them. And so it's kind of looking like, why did I use, the pink boxes? I had a reason. So we're going to go in, and I am going to use all of these because these are what goes with the plants. Oh, that's not where I wanted you. So let's mix them in. Do a little mixing. Mix them all in here. Yeah, these ones were cut before I changed my blade, so these ones come up a lot easier. And I'm just going to go in and add all of the stickers just because I can. I swear printables are the best way to get over FOMO because I could literally just reprint these. Okay, so we finished the Earth Mama's page, which looked like this. So we finished that page. We still have quite a few of the blooms, but I don't really think, unless I do a lot of the blooms over on the side, I don't really see myself fully finishing those, which is okay. But I really, really like how this turned out, and combining all of these different things to make a really pretty Earth Day spread. But definitely make sure to check out Darby's shop. I will have it linked down below, and you can use code Mojo15 to save 15% off. But there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!